and they still won't know what I said. This hour live, and they'd be like, "Hey, wait, what was he saying?" I said nothing. You'll never know.
Best opening ever. What's up? What is that clicking noise? It's not my lighter.
It's a
Stop
stupid
it.
lighter I found when I was on route with my dad.
You don't smoke.
No, I found it in a bin. It was in someone's. It was in someone's
Turn it
uniform.
off. Turn it off.
It's. I wasted the gas with it because I fucked with it too much.
Turn it off. Right. Stop fucking with it.
I like fucking with it. I like playing with fire. It's fun.
Well, then continue to play with the fire in the quietness of your own domain, because the constant noise is annoying. The one-off noise to light occasional whatever, go for it. What's up, Zod?
Welcome everybody back to the Phantom Zone and Late Night Talks. Good to see everyone had a fun time. You were going to invite me on a talk about Captain Marvel. I hate that movie.
Your favorite? Lies, propaganda.
No, no. You can make links to me and Brie Larson, but I don't like that movie.
People don't keep posters from movies they don't like.
Oh my god, we're going to the poster. The one poster, which by the way, I didn't
only
even
poster you have.
I didn't even enter for. You know the story because you've heard it from Bitchy
herself. Sure I did. Why don't you tell us again?
I hate you.
We got angry Zod tonight. His true villain is showing. Fantastic.
Yeah,
keep pissing him off, and he'll see how evil he is.
I am in a very salty mood. I returned to work, which didn't really help. So, yeah, I'm agitated. My fucking mouth is killing me, which is why my camera's off. I'm pretty miserable, but you know what? I'm still going to do this for all of you beautiful people out there. I sent the link to Gary and Kelly. I don't know if they're coming on, but I was like, here's the link. I got fire emojis. I don't know what that means. Like they're gonna burn it to the ground. You ever send someone something and they send you something like that? I mean, I know I do that quite frequently, but
you just don't understand because it don't make sense.
Yeah, but on the other end of it, I'm like, oh yeah, this really sucks. Anyways, hey Rebecca.
Hello, Rebecca.
Yeah, it's good to see you. I'm a little bit of a salty Zod.
You today. Can see her?
Yeah, I saw the comment. Bam.
Oh, you saw her comment. I thought you could see
everyone.
I was like, I don't know what you got on your second screen, guy.
I do have a plan though for what can make Zod happy. First, you just gotta get him some money.
Oh, lemon pie! I have an infection in my jaw, and it's pretty bad. It's not going to be taken care of till the 26th. So these painkillers and antibiotics are supposed to be working. They do for certain periods, but this is a bad period that I'm going through right now. The whole side of my face is hurting me. It goes from swollen and not swollen.
Hold on. I'm sorry, but I must make a joke at your expense.
Go ahead. I pretty much know that's how this fucking works.
I mean, it must
hit me with your best shot.
It must be that time of the month if you're going through this period pain.
Oh, I thought you were going to make a comment about my jaw. And must be all the work I'm doing on the side.
No. That's too crude. That's far too crude.
Zod, are you getting
I forgot. You only do the highbrow humor here.
Yeah, I do highbrow crude.
Welcome, everybody. Look, I'll be fine. I am here because as
Just
much.
need some money.
Did you get the? Okay, I just gotta ask, Husky. Did you get the old timey look so you can extort people?
No, this is Dutch Vanderland from Red Dead Redemption. He
I
has a
know.
plan. He just needs some money. You just need to have a plan. You just need some money.
But you know what? Getting on and streaming live helps me feel better. So tonight we've got some different topics, and of course we're gonna be talking about some people even PB likes. He saw one of my
We're
articles
talking
and he was
about
like,
Star Wars.
"No, but it's just as good as Star Wars. It's
Oh
better
no
than
no no no
Star
no no
Wars."
no no no! I remember what I fucking responded to. We're talking about Transformers.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be great. But our first
Megan Foxy.
yeah. Wait until you hear what she has to say. I already liked her as an actress. Oh, you can't see me doing air quotes because my camera is going off. As an actress. But then when I heard her interview, now I respect her so immensely.
We're talking about her so much, and we're not even on the article about her.
Yeah. This was PB's fault for bringing up Transformers, which led us to Megan Fox, which led me to my thoughts, anyways. So, this one is from
Megan
Squirrel.
Fox.
She's probably in a coma, but
Squirrel is in a coma, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. Gathering all those nuts.
Oh, she gathered them. Now she's in a coma. You don't gather nuts while you're in a coma.
Yeah, fair point. Barry Diller headed to Hollywood studios. He now says the movie business is dead.
Alive. Oh, I read that wrong. I thought he said alive and well. You said dead?
Dead.
Fucking dead.
And I agree. And I did actually read this article because it fascinated me. And I've been saying this for a while. Box office has been dipping before the pandemic. The fact that people are making a big deal out of a movie making $50 million or $100 million is crazy when you think about what was happening years prior, right? If you didn't make it like $200 million in your first week and you were a $200 million movie, they called it a flop, right?
That's because it
Most
was.
movies were pulling almost $1 billion. Every blockbuster was killing it. Now, blockbusters are getting killed. So Barry Diller says that he made a name in the industry as the chairman and CEO of 2 Hollywood studios, Paramount Pictures and what was the 20th Century Fox. Now he is declaring the industry is dead. The movie business is over, Diller said in an exclusive interview with NPR on the sidelines of Allen and Company Sun Valley Conference, a media technology conference in Idaho. The movie business, as before, is finished and will never come back. Yes. Yes, that has to do with the substantial decline in ticket sales. And there's truth to this because before the pandemic, I worked at the theater. If you guys hadn't been on my channel previously, I used to sell tickets at the movies and things, and I close the theaters. And the ticket sale drop was happening way before this pandemic hit. The 2 biggest ticket sales I think we had that were substantial was Endgame. And what was the other? And I think Spider-Man were the 2 biggest.
Infinity War, yeah.
No, I mean, I'm talking.
No.
No, I mean, even after it. Well, I mean, there were some drops during Infinity War too, but I mean, recent before the pandemic hit. The closures of movie theaters during the zombie virus, because you can't say that. But Diller, the chairman and senior executive of IAC, a company who owns internet properties, said It is much more than that. According to Diller, who ran Paramount and Fox for several decades ago, streaming has altered the film industry in a substantial way, including the quality of movies now being made. Last year, several media conglomerates, including Disney and Warner, decided to debut releases in movie theaters and on streaming services simultaneously. That was a radical change, and theater chains protested it. I remember that. There used to be a whole run-up, Diller said, remembering how much time, energy, and money studios invested in distribution and publicity campaigns. The goal, he said, was to generate sustained excitement and enthusiasm for new movies. That's finished, he said. The way companies measure success is also different, according to Diller. I used to be in the movie business where you made something really because you cared about it. He said nothing that popular reception mattered more than anything else. During Dillard's tenure in Paramount in the late 70s and 80s, magical times for movies, the studio released movies like Saturday Night Fever, but since then he has been known for his work in television. He helped create Fox TV network, for example. Now at the IAC, he is more closely associated with internet ventures, including Daily Beast. Diller on the quality of movies has suffered. Today, streaming is a multi-billion-dollar industry. The competition among the companies for contents and customers is fierce. Diller pointed to Prime Video, Amazon's streaming service, as an example of how incentives in the entertainment business have changed. In May, the company announced plans to buy MGM for almost $8.5 billion. The system is not necessarily to please anybody, Diller said, suggesting Prime Video's primary purpose is to get more customers to sign on to Amazon Prime. It is to buy more Amazon stuff. That's not a terrible thing. It just doesn't interest me. During the zombie apocalypse, there has been a massive spike in on-demand videos. On the first quarter of 2020, Netflix added 15.8 million new subscribers. Since then, the growth rate has slowed, but the company says it ended with more than 200 million customers. Diller acknowledged the recent success of streaming services and how indispensable they become during the apocalypse, but he was less complimentary of their expensive efforts to create more original content. The streaming services have been making something that they call movies. He said, they ain't movies. They are some weird algorithmic processes that have created things that last 100 minutes or so. And Dillers says this is a seismic change and nostalgia, but it is also about semantics. The definition of a movie, he said, is in transition, that it doesn't mean anything right now. Companies are trying to figure out what viewers want and how they want it. That has led to its hits or misses. So basically, he goes on. He talks about QB and how they lost because of their short form content and things like that, and basically the overall landscape. But why I brought this up is a very interesting thing. It's this push in the industry that now you look and they're hyping up all of these movies and they're saying this movie's doing this and this movie's doing that, when in actuality the theaters are doing terrible. I remember when theaters on a Friday or Saturday used to be packed. I went through the mall today and there was barely 5 or 6 people in an 8 o'clock show. That is fucking terrible. And, you know, this isn't just my theater. I mean, I've talked to other theater chains that are still having the same issue. So my question to the panel will be, how long do you guys think that the movie theater experience has before it dies out?
Longer than you.
Oh, definitely. With this pain, I want fucking Godspeed right now.
It'll hit small theaters first. The big ones that have 20 will be the last ones to fall.
Well, remember though, Husky, or I don't know if you know about this chain over your way, but AMC had to get help from the government to get bailed out, basically.
Yeah, they're the GM of movie theaters.
So, and look, geekicidal tendencies, I feel you. Look, I don't want movie theaters to die out. I would hate that. But I think it's a combination of the shit that they put out in theaters today, along with them trying to pander to certain markets. And look, this is the shame part of it, right? The sad part about this whole thing is that it's not really the companies that are going to feel anything. It's the theaters themselves, the people, the workers. I mean, that's the sad part about this.
They won't care if it's just bombs for them. They'll just do something else. As every theater shuts down, they won't care. They'll just figure out something else. Oh, we'll just only put it on the streaming services now.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that deal. Geekicidal, they used the money they got from the government to make another investment. I'm telling you, AMC is not doing that well.
They're doing as well as Chuck E. Cheese when they bought that fucking arcade back in like 2014. They're still in debt. They haven't gotten out of that yet. They'll be gone soon too, just like Toys R Us and Blockbuster. And I won't care anymore. They fucked it up.
I feel like you people think that none of these businesses can innovate at all, and they're just doomed for the scrap heap.
Some of them are doomed
to believe.
Some of them are doomed. If you're in enough debt, you're fucked.
Okay, well, if that were true, then America would be fucked. But we're not yet. We got the most out of anybody.
Nah, man. When it comes to government, I don't know what the fuck is going on. But when it comes to businesses, gone.
Hey, PB, you want to know why? Dennis Leary put it the best. You know why America's in debt, but we're still going? Because we got the nukes.
We got the nukes. Yeah, except we're not the only ones.
Pretty much it.
Everybody does.
I mean, you know, we got a president who probably forgot where the fucking button was, but we still got the nukes.
You can't forget where the button is if they never show you the button.
The fucking nuclear launch system is a floppy disk, 2 keys, then a button.
I know.
And it's all on an outdated computer for reasons.
Would think with Mr. Gates working with the government, you would think he at least upgraded from DOS to like Windows 98.
No, they want to keep it to the old 50 computers because you can't fucking hack them.
I don't care about that. Bianca said, I don't really want to go back to a theater and catch some disease. At least I assume it's supposed to say disease. My question would be, where are you comfortable going and catching a disease?
Arthur got tuberculosis.
Are you planning, everybody in the chat, this is to everybody, are you planning on just being a hermit crab for the rest of your life and never going anywhere? Because it's not really acceptable to catch a disease any place out there, no matter what the disease is.
You'll get tuberculosis.
Hold on. I want to read this because this is fucking actually hilarious. And thank you, Rebecca. I would have never thought about that. She said, what's the bet they don't want to upgrade the computer because they're afraid they will click the button on accident?
I don't think he does anything by accident, or I guess he does everything by accident.
Could you just picture, hey, I'm just going to go in my email for a second, and then, clicks a little thing. And the funniest part, too, is that computers give you a warning. So it'd be like, are you sure? That window, like, are you sure you want to?
I'm never sure.
And then press OK.
Have to choose.
Yeah, and then he'd still pick OK and be like, oh shit, boys, we lost the nukes. Can we do like an automated shutdown or something? I don't know. That's just funny. I can just picture that. Yeah, are you sure you want to proceed? Thank you.
Yes, I'm sure I want to proceed. Lemon Pie said he don't want to catch chlamydia at a theater.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. You don't want to catch any disease anywhere, so where are the acceptable places to go? I'm just going to continue to do the things that I like to do, which entail going to see Black Widow in the theater. Silence.
Stunned it's not that exciting. I mean, now they have the convenience of watching Black Widow in your home, so you can masturbate in your house.
I don't want to fucking masturbate in the theater, guy.
I mean, but I'm just saying, Husky brings up a valid point.
Brings up a valid point, and you can look up some very explicit things when you're at home.
Hey, I watched Lethal Lightning, and I actually want to see the Axel Braun version of Black Widow, which is coming out very soon.
Of course it is. It's always coming out soon. It's just a matter of how hard she works it.
She's a spy, willing to do anything.
Right there. Talking about something else, boom, punchline. Fuck off, internet.
Could you highlight Bianca's recent thing?
Recent thing?
If it was good, if you watched it at home, it was good. You won't watch it twice. Then was it really good?
I don't think I can consider something good if I'm not going to watch it again.
Like, I mean, you can call something good, but if you pay $30, just think about this, Husky. If you watch it once and you paid your $30, if you then got it again, that'd be like the price of a game. I just rather get.
Whoa, hold on. No. You said 30 plus 30 is the price of a game. The simple math on that comes out to $60. You just spent $150 on a game.
This isn't about.
So it's worth paying for Black Widow twice over paying $150 in microtransactions.
That was a good one. I like that. This isn't about me. Okay. It's about movies.
All right.
To the theater.
Let's stay on topic.
Okay.
These sons of, you guys want to hear something funny? When I first started, I was in a shitty mood. I think I was just getting ready to get angry at anyone, and these two sons of bitches are making me laugh.
Yeah, we're supposed to cheer you up, you depressed SOB.
I know it sucks. I hate it. And you know what else sucks? I hate when people highlight things that aren't really part of the story they're telling. So, guys, I'm going to read this to you and tell me what's wrong with this highlight. Everybody in the chat, tell me what's wrong with the headline as I read it. See if you could pick out what they choose to put first instead of the most important part of this article. And me and Bitchy were talking about this and laughing because she picked it out right away. So, woman accused of racism punching a 6-year-old Asian boy in the neck in Las Vegas. Now, can everybody pick out.
That's funny as hell. Fuck them kids.
Okay, Husky. Jesus Christ, you missed the whole point. What is wrong with
I
the
didn't miss
article?
no point. That kid didn't get punched twice.
Okay, PB, save me here,
What?
please.
What do you want me to save you from? What do you mean?
Okay, so what are they choosing to highlight as opposed to what they should be talking about? Okay,
Woman
Woman
accused of racism punching 6-year-old Asian boy in the neck in Las Vegas.
So
Like
here,
it's important to know where she stands on the line of pro or anti Asian hate.
But before we continue, can you quick
he
show my
punched-
screens out? I have something funny to show. It's like 5 seconds.
Hold on a second. She punched a 6-year-old boy. Okay, it doesn't matter if they're Asian.
I see. You put the emphasis on boy. How do we know that it's a boy? Did he tell us that he's a boy?
I mean, I assume because the article said that.
You're right. It said boy, and I don't know if it's like, is that a woman? I don't know if that's a woman. Did she say that she's a woman? It better say in the article that self-professed woman punches self-professed boy. You see how dumb these fucking headlines are?
All right, let me click play.
What the fuck?
You gotta
is
listen,
this?
or you're gonna
Wait,
miss it.
whoa! What is this from? Because I do not want to be pulled because of some random.
It's 5 seconds. It's under the 10-second mark. I made sure of it.
Okay.
So if YouTube does it, you're like, hey, I followed your fucking rules, dumbasses. Okay, right?
Why?
Except kids falling off bikes, maybe. Fuck, I could watch kids fall off bikes all day. I don't give a shit about your kids.
all day. I don't give a shit.
There's a
about
little
you
bit
kids.
more to that, but that would have gone over the time, so that's why I made sure just to get those 5 seconds that one person
Well,
clips.
Rebecca wants to know if she's a child racist. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. I need to. I got to take it a step further before you get into it. Can I take it one step further?
Yes.
Can you go back up to the headline? How do we know that it was a 6-year-old? Did he tell us that he feels like a 6-year-old? Maybe he was identifying as a 66-year-old that day, and she just thought she was punching an old person.
A very, very short old person.
Like, it's all about what you
Next
identify
time, just
as.
drop kick the kid.
Read.
Okay, so a woman has been accused of punching a 6-year-old Asian boy while hurling.
Continue.
While hurling racial slurs at him and his mother in Las Vegas this weekend.
Didn't punch the
Fucking
just
Fucking Las Vegas. Like, only in Las Vegas could you get a story like that. What do we need? What you need to know, okay? The incident occurred at the Shops at Crystals, an upscale shopping mall located in the city center complex. Okay, then what was this lady doing? Okay, I'm sorry. Let me continue.
Q's Queen said that the headline should have read, "Woman punched 6-year-old Asian boy accused of racism in Las Vegas." But if I read it like that, if I read it like that, there has to be a break in there, or else it sounds like you're accusing the Asian boy of the racism.
Asian boy,
yeah.
maybe the Asian boy was the racist one.
Like she was going around punching racist kids.
No, because the woman goes off. The TikTok user Manjo managed to film a part of the alleged attack, which shows the woman having an unhinged meltdown. At one point, the woman could be heard yelling, "China,
China."
What if he was Japanese?
Oh my god, he's
That is
totally not
extremely
China.
racist.
or Korean?
Okay, can we
No,
actually
no,
get
no.
a list of these racial slurs she said? Because China is
No,
not a racial slur.
That
Because I
doesn't. That
fucking hate
doesn't make.
communist China.
It doesn't matter if they were Chinese or not. They all look the same.
Oh my gosh.
Is that what she said?
PB,
Did she say what PB said?
You heard what our Lord and Savior said. Stop the Asian hate.
I'm not hating on them. How am I supposed to hate on one person that looks like a billion?
This woman attacked my son. She punched my 6-year-old while yelling racist,
Racist.
anti-Asian things.
What if it wasn't anti-Asian? What if it was anti-child? Fuck that fucking
Anti-Asian.
child. Maybe it was child, stupid fucking
I mean,
child. And they're like,
hold
hey, she
on.
said China. She said
don't-
China. What
We
are the
don't
words she
know.
said? They don't
We
have
don't
this
know.
list.
We don't fucking know. Stop asking. Let him read.
The woman eventually ends her tirade while picking up her belongings scattered on the floor. The video ends with a mall security personnel approaching the scene and escorting her away. The aftermath. I'm not attempted that a second time. So
Just say atom.
she said that mall security let the woman go. Yeah, because we're not allowed to arrest anybody. Okay, I work mall security, which most of the guys know. According to the rules of every private security contractor, we are not the fucking police. We are not allowed to make any formal arrests. We don't get handcuffs or any of that cool shit. So all we can do is escort the person out if they want to leave. If they don't, then we call the police, who handles it from there.
If Todd had it his way, he'd kill every party involved, and then nothing happened. Yep.
I would
Fucking-
totally just stop the Asian hate right there. It's unclear whether her child needed treatment from the following incident. She
What
says her
were the
family-
racial slurs? What the fuck? I want to
fucking
know.
Husky,
then
hold on,
you
they might
look-
have the video.
Yeah, look up the fucking story yourself, and maybe it'll tell you in a different article. I swear to God, if you
says-
ask one more time.
It says Umaja says her family will be pressing charges. She also warned others to stay safe because it's not safe anywhere. Well, that's a bold. It's very safe at my mall.
Anywhere. It's not safe anywhere.
The video was reposted on Twitter, so you can look up this person's name right here and probably see the video. And
I thought that was a TikTok tag.
No, that's her Twitter. She's got a post on Twitter apparently. And it has gone viral. Many users condemned the woman for her alleged actions, while some suspected that she could be mentally ill or under the influence of drugs.
Well, sure.
Hold on. Go to the ad thing. I don't even know how to fucking spell this stupid shit. Majo.
Majo.
Yeah, so anyways.
That's not on Twitter. I told you that was a TikTok one because it's not even popping up on Twitter.
They said it went viral.
No, it said TikTok. No, it said it went viral on TikTok, then went to Twitter. So it said at the beginning, it said it was TikTok. I'm not going to that communist fucking site.
Apparently, you don't fucking care enough. That's what I thought.
No, I hate TikTok. Fucking annoying bastards.
I'm not saying to look it up on goddamn. Go on to your quack search, motherfucker, and type in the same goddamn handle and see what videos pop up.
What if it's also like, because that's what I'm pretty sure it is. That's all we're going to hear from them later. Like,
almost guaranteed.
Inaudible screaming.
Gigasale Tendency says, so American mall cop rules are different from American private security rules. I thought you all kill first and walk away later.
shoot
No.
first, and then
Always
shoot
punch kids
second
when
to
you
make
see them
sure.
running around.
You ruined my
But
joke.
don't
you
say anything, because
bastard.
then they'll say,
I mean,
that's not what I want.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter. I mean, in all seriousness, this is what I wanted to bring up. It doesn't matter what the race of the kid was. My bigger question when I read this article is, why is this lady assaulting a 6-year-old kid? Like,
because the 6-year-old kid, I think that you're not entirely wrong, could have also been the racist.
What if they're
I mean,
both racist?
You never know. You never know.
Well, here's the thing too. With my experience of seeing people tape videos, because I've had people do that when they've gotten into fights with store owners, but what they don't put on that video is they won't show you where they pissed off the store owner and they said some obnoxious shit.
I found a
They
video.
will cut that out, and they will purposely only start filming when the guy gets mad and yelling at them. So this whole camcorder and shit is a tricky business, because you're only getting it from the person who's filming whatever it is that's going on. So, I mean, who knows? The Asian kid could have been like, hey, you cracker.
Right. We have no idea. But it doesn't change the fact that it does seem, regardless of the alleged racism, that it's pretty confirmed that she still punched a child.
Yeah, she punched a child. I mean,
Right, like that is the part of the story that is 100% fact. Because, like Husky said, you're not gonna if they said, "Oh, they said anti-Asian things because I heard the word China." Like, what the fuck? You're from Malaysia.
There's none of this shit. I'm getting pissed off. Yeah, I even looking at the article, it did say TikTok.
What's up, Gary?
Because it's not showing the video anywhere when I'm looking this shit up, except people talking over pictures of the video. Now I'm starting to think this is all bullshit. That's probably not.
I mean,
that kid needs to be punched again by someone else, maybe his own mother.
Oh my God.
Shit out of these kids.
The first thing you'd have to look at to see if it was bullshit is see what kind of fucking type of social media this person is going for. Like, are they just doing the personal thing? Are they sharing stuff to try and garner a bigger following? Because if it's the second one, you never know what people could do to try and up their subscriber base or follower base or whatever the fuck you call it on whatever social media they're on. Because they obviously had the social media, you had the app there, but I don't know in what fashion they were using it.
Jesus, they got
Rebecca
women
said
beating
that's
on
why
Asian kids now.
Yes.
Hey, what's up, Miss?
I'm really thinking it's not racist, because there's nothing saying like, oh, what were the words? Because it's just, she probably didn't even say the racist word. She probably said, "You stupid fucking child, fuck you, you piece of shit child. I hate children. Fuck these kids. Kids should all die." Something like that. And then she heard China somewhere, and it's like, okay, so China out of context is nothing. What if she said, "Fuck communist China"? That is good. And Taiwan's a real country. What if she said, "Fuck communist China, Taiwan's a real country"? Because then that's not bad. That's pretty good. Taiwan is a real country.
Hey man,
Oh my God,
I'm
Rebecca
half
says-
Asian, and I can tell you a lot of them kids need their asses beat anyway.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
And welcome to the panel, Gary.
Thank you, sir.
Rebecca says that's why they have security cameras. Look, the thing I wanted to point out was that it's not the racist thing that I care about. It's the fact that the article jumped to that right away. And it's like, we're jumping to the racism card, but can we jump to the fact that a drunk lady, or probably on drugs, punched a 6-year-old kid? Forget their race. I mean, this clearly, like, when you look at her picture, she looked fucked up. I mean, she looked like she was blasted. So, and I mean, if she did yell China, that's fucking hilarious. I'm saying, like,
Sounds like something a drunk lady would do.
She's just like, China. Like, okay.
Man, if she was on drugs, she might get off on a technicality.
Don't take it out on every Asian kid.
China, pal.
I mean, we can all agree Mulan sucked, but that is no reason to punch every Asian kid you see. Welcome,
I
Gilly.
just want to punch every kid I see.
Hi.
I'm so sorry, Killy. You had to deal with all of these people on the first stream.
Oh, it's all right. Let's try to hold me on.
Oh, you can always hold your own.
Rebecca,
You're
I
glitching a bit,
totally
though.
agree. Rebecca says at Mr. Zod's Phantom Zone, seriously, you need to start listening to our entitled people. You will hear a lot of shit.
Well, he doesn't need to go on there. You just go on Twitter and you find them. They're all over the place. Some of them have a little stupid check mark next to their name. You don't need to go to a fucking subreddit.
Hey.
Just go on Twitter.
Hey, I was making a point.
I made a point
Now,
too.
Rebecca, I work where I work at is kind of the upper class kind of area of where we live.
Oh
And
no,
so-
he's in hell.
So yeah, I literally had this one little shit when I was at the theater. I was getting ready to close up, and I hear this banging, and these rich white kids were sitting there. You know, they had their fucking Abercrombie and Fitch and their fucking radioactive hair dye and all that shit. They're sitting there. They're kicking the side of the pinball machine. Now, these pinball machines are awesome because since I was a kid, I hadn't seen a pinball machine, and we're like one of the only theaters to have it. So, but you know, it ate quarters. So I was like, hey, I can get you a quarter, but can you please stop hitting the machine? And for me, that's really nice, especially when I've had a long night and I'm not in the mood for people's shit when I'm getting ready to close. So they were like, oh, yeah, sure. And that little prick, as soon as I leave, they go and they kick the side of the machine again. I think I was on a stream with Angus at this time, and I was like, hold on a second. I mute myself, and I'm like, you little sons of a bitches. I'm like, all of you need to get the fuck out right now. And they were like, oh, well, we haven't got a quarterback or really a game. I go, the fucking theater is closed. Get the fuck out. And then this little prick looks at me and goes, oh, well, my mom's a doctor and my dad's a lawyer. And I'm like, and my father's a fucking bricklayer. What's your point? Like, so they give me shit. So I go over there. I kick them out. And then I'm sweeping, cutting off the lights. And this lady comes and fucking pounds on the side of the glass door. And I open it up like, yes, can I help you? And she was like, did you just kick my kid out of the theater? I was coming to pick him up, and I think that's quite rude. And I'm like, yeah, well, your angel over there was kicking the side of my machine and acting indignant, so I told him to get the fuck out. And she looked at me and she goes, what's your name? And I go, you know, my name is, and then I go, oh, make sure you
Bob
spell it right. And
Dabarino.
she goes, I'm calling your manager, and you don't know, but we spend a lot of money here. We're going to get you fired. And I go, good luck, lady. Step in fucking line. And I closed the door in her face.
I remember the night that fucking happened, and Zod was telling us about he was pissed the fuck off that night.
I was like,
If you scroll through the fandom zones, you'll find it maybe.
I was like, gonna get me fired, bitch. Do you know the shit I did? I used to antagonize our manager every night. I would leave like different stickers on registers and stuff, and she'd go and be like, who's putting SpongeBob stickers on the side of the register? And I go, I don't know, but when we find that bastard, let me tell you, I'm on the case. Don't you worry. People will laugh in the background. I'd leave like the bags. I'd draw like faces on them and like make little arms and shit, and I'd leave them up in like the vents and stuff. I think she figured it out. It was fun though. I also put when Captain Marvel came out, I put the cat's face on Captain Marvel's face. Like I photoshopped a picture of the cat and I put it over the Captain Marvel. That took me a long time. I had to find all the posters and I put the cat's face over all of Captain Marvel's faces. Julie, she knew that was me. She was pissed about that day. That was a lot of posts. I had to go back and take all the pictures off, but I thought it was aesthetically more pleasing.
Well, if it was worth it, then that's all that matters.
But I mean, you know,
And that's why you got the Captain Marvel posters, because of that.
No, I got Captain Marvel posters because people hate me. I have bad friends. These are the same friends who took me to go see the fucking the Rise of Skywalker fucking 3 times. They don't watch my show. I was like, I did a review once, and so it's my birthday. My friend goes, "Hey, guess what? I know you do the Star Wars thing because Star Wars movies used to come out on my birthday." So my friends would take me. He goes, "I know you do the Star Wars things, right? So I got a cool gift for you." I go, "Oh, okay, cool." You know, they got me like some Mandalorian shit or something, right?
They got him the Dave Filoni action figure.
No,
before it was announced.
No, that would have been great. No, they got me fucking tickets to the IMAX of Rise of Trash. So I got to see that shit on the biggest screen going, I hate my life. I hate my friends. There's not enough Jack Daniels in this fucking place to make it through this movie again.
Oh, God.
But anyways, yeah, so
that counts.
Yeah, Kelly, we were just talking about white people hitting 6-year-old Asian kids.
Oh,
Yay.
Just punch kids. I don't care what they look like. Just beat the shit out of them.
Just punch them all.
Yeah. You see a kid that just minding their own business, punch them right in the face.
Hey, Planet Q's Queen. You have no proof of this, even though I've watched that.
Larson.
Even though I've watched that Jimmy Kimmel, the only one I've watched that interview several times.
Because her boobs are hanging out.
Whatever, Gary. Last time you come on here.
Hey, I watched it too.
I found out
I watched it for the same reason.
Is it true she had a butt double for the film? Or is that just a rumor?
A what?
A butt double. Because she's got a flat ass.
It definitely had a butt double.
Yeah. Have you seen
Yes,
that picture
Rebecca,
where they
I remember the
compared her
picture you
butt to
made.
Spider-Man's butt? It was so funny.
I mean, you know, I remember Scott Pilgrim, and I watched that again, and I got tricked again because I forgot that Brie Larson was in that. And I'm like, man.
Yeah, she's blank.
She was the girl, she was Pilgrim's, like, ex or whatever. And she comes out, and I'm like, man, that chick is, oh, damn it. This love hate, I'm so confused. She's ruining my life.
He's so confused. He's just horny.
No, it's like an internal struggle within my soul.
He's angry and horny. He doesn't know what to do.
PB knows. PB understands what I'm going through.
Shit, he fell asleep.
That's right. Anyways,
It's because Keely came on and her voice is so soothing. Just puts him right to sleep.
I know,
How does he fall asleep to that? But then you got my voice and Zod's voice, and it's definitely fucking like a rusty nail on a chalkboard, and then he's asleep for that?
Well,
am I getting an echo on
soothing
someone's
voice
feed,
now
or is
for,
it my
Master
stupid
Christie.
thing? Because I'm getting some slight delay echo, man. I don't know if it's mine or not.
I can't hear an
I don't
echo.
No,
I've been hearing it late. It's very, very faint.
So,
I have to unplug
Keely,
this.
it's good to have you on here. Have I had you in the Phantom Zone that much? Because I don't remember you
No.
coming over
I
to the
was-
Phantom Zone.
I was on your celebration stream.
Oh, I was very drunk that night. So.
I was there like the last end of it, like the last few hours end of it. I don't know if you remember.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the inebriated part.
Okay, so that's why
You didn't drink that much. You didn't drink that much, Zod. You didn't even drink the whole bottle.
It
I
was
have no idea if I fixed that with my mic.
It was a mixture of being
Sounds good to me.
tired and being just tipsy enough not to remember everything that occurred.
That's possible.
So I was in that sweet zone. Hey, Mr. Black Angus, how are you? Good to see you. So
You look like you're having a good night, though.
speaking of love-hate, I want to talk about someone tonight who I have another person I have a love-hate relationship with. That's Elizabeth Banks. If you guys don't know, I did a review here on my channel. You can look it up under my movie reviews. I went to see Charlie's Angels. Now, Elizabeth
The
Banks.
good one in the early 2000s?
No, I'm talking about the horrendous one. Now, I had there was some comments made by Elizabeth Banks that made me really upset because she said, if you didn't go watch this movie, you were just a typical misogynist, blah, 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 talking point.
Oh,
But
God.
she did come out with something recently, and I got to say, it kind of makes me think that a lot of these talking points that these actresses are coming out with are desperate moves to try to save careers, given the state that we are in. So, Elizabeth Banks tells this story, and I got a measure of respect for her back because I agree with her position. So, she says Elizabeth Banks recalls shooting down an agent who told her to get a boob job.
Wait, I feel like we've done this one before, like months ago. This is a very deja vu. What was this?
No,
Why is this so fucking deja vu?
No, this is July
It's a
8th,
glitch in the
2021,
matrix.
Husky.
After a while, all these articles start becoming blurred, and they're very similar because everyone has the same story for some weird reason.
Husky. Shh. Okay.
Very...
So, now, this is very interesting because...
Sorry.
This is very interesting because, yes, Husky, we have talked about boobs here a lot. You know, I'm trying to be equal rights.
Well, I'm talking about like
penis.
that main title. It sounds like someone we've read an article about someone saying they turned down somebody who asked them to get a boob job, and I'm pretty sure it was Elizabeth Banks. It's just fucking like it's happened before. I think it seems like it might have not been Yahoo. It might have been somebody else. But it's just got
considering this
deja vu
article
all
is
over it.
brand new, I doubt it.
Well, it's probably brand new for Yahoo.
Man,
But not whoever wrote the other one.
I'm just sad I missed out on the Salma Hayek boobs conversation.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Gary. I sent you a link.
I know, I fell asleep. That was my bad.
Elizabeth Banks recalled being told to upgrade her assets in order to be successful in Hollywood. Now, hold on. There's Elizabeth Banks. She looks fine at her age. Like,
yeah. Awesome.
Why? I totally, utterly, like, this thing that Hollywood has that they tell these different actresses who, like, age really well. They're just like, oh yeah, you should definitely, you know, just get your boobs done, or you know, you got a flat ass. It's like, this is the shit that also fuels this Me Too movement, because then there is this kind of ecosystem in Hollywood that's going on, where they want to say it's us normal people talking, everybody in the chat, like we're the ones who are these horny, sex-driven cretins But yet you have agents who are coming up and saying, oh, you need to upgrade your assets. Look, I used clever wording. Get it? Assets? Huh? Come on. What? This she said this week, actress and director, I would use that loosely, Charlie's Angels bombed, appeared on Jason Bateman, Will Arnett, and Sean Hayes' podcast, Smartless. I need to be listening to that. I didn't know Jason Bateman had a podcast. That man's hilarious. Where she discussed the early days of her career. The Walk of Shame star explained how an agent she had met in Los Angeles gave her some very unwelcome advice about her body. I've never been able to fill out a bikini top, she shared. One of my first big movies, Wet Hot American Summer, I have not seen that yet. And David Wine.
What was that?
What was that?
Wet Hot American Summer. I will be looking that up on Amazon. Will you wear a bikini? And the first agent I ever met in LA, because I had a New York agent when I went to LA. That explains it. New York is the best. And I interviewed this agent, and he said to me, "Have you ever thought about getting a boob job?" And
I swear to fucking, we've heard that saying before. Where the fuck have we we could have read something like this before, exactly like this. Maybe it was a different actress, maybe it was exactly her. This thing is just fucking seems familiar, and it seems like and I know it was months ago. It's the same fucking story. Maybe it's just I don't know. I'm just fucking. We're in the Matrix, all right?
Okay.
Mandela effect.
No,
I'm going to tell you why we're in the Matrix. I had a fucking event happen earlier tonight. Fucking bikers not telling you when they're coming, and a fucking person on their longboard being the nicest person in the night telling you, hey, I'm on your right, watch out. What the fuck? That's usually the opposite way around. It's usually the people on their fucking skateboards that are the fucking pieces of shit, and the people on their bikes that are half decent when they're on the sidewalk. But I don't know, man. I'm going crazy.
I don't know.
I have a plan. I just need some money.
Banks said she had gotten out of the conversation by explaining that she had already appeared in a bikini in the camp comedy, telling the agent, I think it's going to be weird if I pop a D cup after showing these little babies right here. Well played. However, it was clear that the comment from the agent, who she confirmed was still working in Hollywood, was anything but welcome. All I was thinking of was, I'm not having surgery, and I don't know why we're talking about it in a professional setting, Banks continued. The Charlie's Angels Helmer isn't the only star who was told to go under the knife in order to boost her career prospects. Leah Michelle previously opened up to Today about how, as a teenager, agents told her she should get a nose job to improve her chances in the entertainment industry. I think that people should be able to make their own choices. Michelle wrote in an essay for an outlet, if that's something that someone wants to do, motherfucker jumped. Great. It's your body, your choice. But no one was going to make the choice for me, and I didn't want to do that. Banks did not go under the knife at the agent's request either, and clearly not taking his advice didn't hurt her career one bit.
Indeed.
So,
oh shit! I found an article that went back to 2017 from like Wonderwall or something.
Hold on a second. $2 super chat from Planet Q's Queen says there is only one Charlie's Angels. I agree. So yeah, I think that it's funny because Hollywood has been pushing right? Diversity, empowering women, things like that. Then if we're talking about this diversity crap and this empowerment stuff and this things that's destroying this career, then why are people even today still making suggestions that these women need to get boob jobs, nose jobs, things like that? And we had a talk about plastic surgery when I covered Selma Hayek. Sorry you weren't a part of that, Gary. But you know,
No, so sad.
if you
My
want
favorite
to,
subject ever.
if you want to do that, then sure, you should be able to. That's your choice. But to say you need to do it to fill some kind of what Hollywood perceives as the new hot and trendy. I've seen a lot of actresses that people like that aren't stunningly beautiful, but they just got a quality about them that people find attractive. I mean, what do you guys think?
No. What
I'm
am I,
pretty
your-
sure now,
am I
after
your
finding
Barbie
that
doll?
2017 article, we've talked about this before.
I mean,
Okay,
it's still worth mentioning, though. I mean, that's some bullshit. I'm not your Barbie doll. All right, you take me as I am, or go find somebody else.
I 100% agree. Keely, I never hear you.
Yeah.
She's busy texting me right now. Sorry, guys.
So, Keely, as the lady of the panel tonight, what are your thoughts about when we talk about what's going on with Hollywood, right, with this Me Too movement, and it's supposed to be this sense of empowerment, but yet it's not anybody normal people. It's these Hollywood people who are pushing these things. Isn't
So
it kind of hypocritical?
yeah, because they're just entitled, rich, thinking that they're on it. Do you know what I mean? There's natural, normal people, normal people aren't seeing them rights. And the things that they are bringing in, like, look at the thing with JD or whatever, it's all, like, revert. They're trying to, like, revert. They're not trying to equalise things. They're trying to, like, reverse things to oppress, like, the opposite side of whatever it is. Not trying to put everything on an equal playground. They're trying to, like, level one thing up higher than the other. I hope you know what I mean. So, for example, women are better than men.
Mm-hmm.
A certain race is better than another race, rather than us being equal. Do you know what I mean? And it's annoying.
It is. It is. And
Let's also, because why can't we all just be equal? Do you know what I mean? Women
yeah,
are not better than men at the end of the day. We're all just, we have in both genders, there's nice people and shitty people.
Elizabeth Mee says acting ability should be key. The rest can be taken care of in costuming. Yeah. I mean, okay, so I have this small crush. What's her name? I always forget until I see her face. Not Anna Kendrick's, the other one. She played Catwoman in Dark Knight Rises. Princess Bride. What's her name?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
Princess
know you mean,
Bride
but our
girl,
names get out my head.
yes.
It's gonna
Watch that
annoy
film
me.
so many times as well.
Hold on, while I look that up, you guys chat. I'm literally on a computer, honey. Why are you?
Chat.
Yes, thank you. Even though, how did you look it up quicker than me? And
I just looked up Princess.
We're just a quicker that us.
yes, Anne Hathaway. I have had a thing. I don't know what it is about her, but see, Anne Hathaway doesn't have features where you look at her and go, "Oh my God," like a Scarlett Johansson or anything like that. But there's something about her, like the way she delivers line. She's got like this. I could meet her in a real setting and have like a real shot. like let me give you guys an example. Like with someone like Scarlett Johansson or someone like that, that guys see that and they're like, oh yeah, cool. Like I can watch her on screen, but I'll never meet anyone like that. I mean, even though I was in the military, I did, but that's not the point. The point is that most people won't meet someone like that, and if you do, they're stuck up, condescending, and not worth your time. At least in my experience. Sorry for all the hot, beautiful women who might be the different ones, but just personally, going off of when I was in school, y'all were bitches to me. Anyways, but something to me that screams sexier is when a woman's personality comes out from the way she acts, the way she conducts herself, whether it's in real life or interviews, because we don't know if that's real life, or on the screen, right? How they hold themselves. And I think that, especially in this age, a lot more people are gravitating towards that look. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, more relatable, easier to approach.
Yeah.
He's an annoying interviewer who's like, he's wanting.
So I was going to get his ass kicked after. He didn't even read that one, but I know he's going to get his ass kicked by the chat for fucking that up.
Well, yes, I know. I'm sorry. I did, I blank out on these things. But yes, Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway.
I'm in the middle of doing this, and you're telling me something, and thinking that I can split my attention between two.
I
don't know about y'all, man, but I'm more of a Honey Boo Boo's mama guy, kind of guy.
What the fuck?
What?
Oh god, I need bleach now for my brain.
Okay,
I gotta get that image out of my head.
Hold on a second.
I thought that would wake PB up, but it didn't work.
Holy shit, Mama June.
Okay, so I
it's
put you on the
bad.
big screen. What is this Honey Boo Boo thing?
You never seen Honey Boo Boo? Her mama?
No.
Mama June.
Oh God, Google it. Mama June.
Do not post it. Do not share it. Do not share it on here.
June.
You
I
may
just
throw
might.
up. Look up a picture of her from several years ago because she lost weight and looks.
Oh God, she
Well-
lost weight.
She lost weight,
So
and
she-
you can at least put eye contact on her, like when you wanted to throw up every time you saw her before.
I'm gonna throw up rainbows and glitter
Oh
when I
Jesus!
see her.
Oh, he found the picture.
Oh, bloody hell.
Bloody hell,
geez.
indeed.
Land whale. Actually, that's mean to whales. I shouldn't say that.
Honey, dude. Okay, thank you. I will look that up. I'm sure that will terrify me later.
Yes, it will.
Okay, so
Queen
tonight's a
said,
bit
"Honey
of
doo
a
doo."
tonight's a little bit of a shorter show. So I got one more article to talk about, and it's
And
about.
PB fell asleep for it.
I know the last article. Me and
Baby.
PB would fight to the death for this person.
Wake up. Look,
Hey,
PB, it's your favorite screenshot. Look at that.
Speaking of big tits, all right, then we move to this one.
Big tits.
No, I don't want to do that because then it would kill all of our ears.
Big tits.
So we are going to talk about Megan Fox, and I already thought that Megan Fox has gotten unwanted
What
shit.
the holy shit?
Husky, do not don't fucking interrupt me.
I'm reading the article faster than you can.
During Megan Fox. Okay, like I was saying. Now, I always thought Megan Fox got shit. I always thought she was a good actress, and they unfairly bagged. The only movie I ever saw her in that was truly horrible was Jonah Hex. I choose to think that never happened. God, what the fuck were they thinking? How do you fuck up a movie with Josh Brolin and John Malkovich? Puzzles me to this day. And Megan Fox. That should have been... Anyways, but Megan Fox is making a comeback. If you guys haven't seen it, I'm going to be doing a review on it. There's this movie she just did called Till Death Do Us Part. It was fucking phenomenal. It proved she can act. Like, Holy fuck. But anyways, Megan Fox is over being mom shamed for spending time without her kids. They have another parent. And this article I picked because this is the biggest bunch of bullshit in being a single father. I've heard this on both ends. And look, single parenting is hard. And her being a Hollywood star, it's probably fucking 20 times harder. And I hate this bullshit and this stupid fucking stigma where it's like, oh, the mom should be there with them 24/7 because that's a mother's job or whatever. She works. Okay? If the fucking other Hollywood douchebag she was married to doesn't want to fucking take care of their kid, then why the fuck aren't they saying anything about that scumbag?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it, and they're talking about we stereotype people. And this is Hollywood elitist saying she's a bad person because she doesn't want to give up her career and take care of her kids 24/7. She also wants to act and, provide. Oh, that's so wrong. What about fucking diversity? No, we can only have it one way.
What about
Anyways,
just being a good fucking parent?
I know.
Takes two.
It does.
Yeah,
Thank
you gotta beat your
Thank
kids.
It's like, I can swing it both ways. If
Yeah, left hook and right hook.
Fucking cyber. If we hold the standard, that women have to take care of their kids and men have to take care of the kids, it should be on both sides, right?
Yeah.
That's the argument. And this guy isn't doing that. Or she doesn't want to have her kids on every photo shoot and throw them in the fucking limelight. That to me is good parenting.
Deadbeat dad.
I didn't know she had kids until now. So fucking.
I didn't know
Me
either.
neither.
I'm a little salty.
So in other words, she was being a good parent and not letting the stupid media see them.
Brian Austin Green is the dad?
Yeah.
That little shit. I never liked him anyway.
So Megan Fox is speaking out about the double standard she faces on a regular basis. The Transformer star who appeared in the new thriller Till Death. Everybody who hasn't seen that, definitely watch it. It's on Amazon. It is fucking fantastic. It reminds me of a lot of Gerald's Game, only it's a little bit different. There's a different twist. But it's crazy. She spoke to InStyle this week about unfair exception placed upon her being her as a mother. The actress who shares 3 children with her estranged husband, Brian Austin Green, told the outlet that she is held to a different standard when it comes to co-parenting. You don't expect a dad to be with the kids all the time. True. Oh, fuck, I hate when this thing moves. All the time, but I'm supposed to not be seen and be at home with my kids. Fox explains. They have another parent. I have to leave, and sometimes I don't want them photoed, and they don't come with me. This whole year, I've been very surprised by how archaic some of the mindsets.
Once she's protecting her kids against the Hollywood scene because they don't need to be exposed to that because they just need to be fucking kids. So in other words, she's being a good parent is all I'm getting out of this right now.
Yeah. Oh, wait a second.
That's what I got.
Gig Saddle said something. He said, they're still banging on the side, and he has a source or something. Where is that at? What's the source?
Geeka Saddle, I will get to that in a second. Don't be telling that stuff, okay? I don't need my secrets being up there. Anyways,
that's Zod's alter ego, by the way. It's not really him. It's just there's Zod in disguise.
Hey now. Hey there, saucy lady. Other evidence of this.
What in the world is going on?
Oh, is that in trouble with his girlfriend? Oh, it's good.
Oh no, it's absolutely hot. I understand.
Hey, bitch!
She's one of my top 3.
Yep.
Which one's number one?
Hmm.
Well, I don't really have a number one. I just know she's up there with Halle Berry.
I'm a lucky guy.
Courtney Love.
They're my top 2. I would do them both.
Hey, living the life right now. How people have
I don't even swing that way. I would.
how people have reacted to the fact that Fox is 4 years old. Also, too, another thing people have reacted about, and this pissed me off because this is about our age gap here. The people have reacted to her being 4 years older than her boyfriend, Machine Gun Kelly. Which, by the way, fuck
Oh,
you,
that's
Machine Gun
who is
Kelly.
Machine Gun Kelly.
How about all the old ass dudes with all the younger women? Huh?
Yeah.
A 4-year difference isn't that much.
That's nothing.
That's
Uh, She so this is the best part that I wanted to highlight. She said, "You want to talk about the patriarchy? The fact that he's 4 years younger than me, and people want me to act like I'm dating a younger man." She shared, "He's 31. I'm 35. Granted, he's lived like he's 19 his whole life, but he isn't 19. No one blinked twice if George Clooney was dating someone years younger, which he has." This isn't the first time Fox has opened up about how people's perception has affected her. In a recent interview in the Washington Post, she said that having kids has allowed her to step back from the horrendous patriarchal misogynist hell that was Hollywood. So, and I love it. I love it because
I didn't know she
didn't
was
say,
dating Machine Gun Kelly. That's crazy.
The best
Yeah,
thing Machine Gun Kelly did was one. Oh no, sorry. There's two.
Her?
Things. One, he stole his name from an awesome gang file gangster. Two, he played Tommy Lee in The Dirt.
That
And then
was
he just had
awesome.
a little backing vocal in the one thing, and that's it. That's all of his good stuff he's done. He tried doing a rock album, and it sounds like shit.
Yeah, I really like that movie though. That movie was badass.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
But I wanted to highlight something that I noticed. She called Hollywood, that last part. She said Hollywood was the misogynistic patriarchal hell. I think that's really telling because, and she's been blacklisted. If you guys have noticed, you hadn't seen her in a lot of movies. She's been blacklisted.
She's been
Hollywood.
blacklisted like Taylor Lautner.
Yep. Well, Taylor Lautner isn't a very good actor, but she's been blacklisted by these guys. Rebecca said, "I'm just lying here, or I'm just listening. Everyone, I'm lying in bed, enjoying the sweet sounds of Zod and the panel. So sorry if I, so I'm sorry if any of you talk to me. Not ignoring you, just watching the YouTube screen."
Not
no
watching.
worries, love. No worries. Sometimes you just can't type, can't be arsed. You know, it's just enjoy. Just enjoy. Everybody here knows you love her. You love them. They love you. We love you. I'm just glad you're here to enjoy this little banter.
Planet Q Screen says, "Yeah, it is. But my point is that Ryan has been taking care of the kids for the past 2 years alone without her. And now she gets mad when he accidentally posts a video with one of the kids walked into." I mean, you know, but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I would argue that I don't know that whole thing. What I do know is that she does bring up some pretty valid points, and I do know that she has been blacklisted by Hollywood because of her dispute with Michael Bay, which I would totally agree because I think Michael Bay is a piece of shit, anyways, and that's well documented. I 100% agree with her claims because she's not the only person who's had issues with Michael Bay. And
He completely tried to sexualize her, man.
I mean, it's in the movies. Like but I've seen interviews with him where he's or him meeting with fans and shit like that, and he's a fucking scumbag. So I don't doubt that some shit went down, and I think
I
that
want to know when Michael Bay is going to make a movie with J.J. Abrams. It's just a giant explosion, but you can't see it because it's a lens flare. But it's the coolest shit ever.
A lens flare.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'd see that movie.
Yeah, I would too. It's
It
just
would
fucking.
It would
It's
just
all
be
Just
about
called,
sit there and be like,
tickets
"This
now
is
for
art
the
is
lens
beautiful."
flare.
Mwah.
no, they can't use Demolition because they already had Demolition Man.
It's just
Which
going to
you
be
haven't
called the
seen
lens
because
flare.
you don't watch any good movies. It's the greatest Sylvester Stallone movie ever made. It predicted what's happening right now.
Give me money and then I'll watch it.
I already give you money. How much more money you want from me, woman?
Oh, yeah, sugar daddy.
Zod's a
Hello,
sugar
welcome
daddy.
to Zod's Marital Problems.
No, it's called
Zod.
Sugar. Welcome to the fandom zone with Sugar Daddy Zod.
Sugar daddy's.
Hey, I
Oh
need to
yeah,
turn
put
the
that
taster
on a
on
shirt.
so that I can
Put that shit
beg
on a
my
shirt,
wife.
man. Sugar Daddy Zod.
You put that on some
Rebecca's-
boxer shorts.
Yeah. It has a
See?
picture of you with like a sexy face or something.
Look, see, like everyone thinks that, oh yeah, Zod's spent like hundreds of dollars on mobile games, all that. But I would challenge you, how many of hundreds of dollars has my lovely woman have from Zod?
Not enough.
There's your answer.
Not enough.
But no, Planet Q's Queen, thank you for that interjection. Yeah, I'll look more into the story, but I'm inclined. I do, whether or not there's some other things that are going on. And look, here's the thing, to get into a more serious thing. When you're a single parent, it's easy to demonize both sides. I've been in it where they've made me look like an absolute, like I was the Antichrist. When I broke up with my ex, they wouldn't allow me in the hospital when my daughter was born. They actually had an order saying I couldn't go in the hospital. What they did was, under the great laws of the state of Wisconsin, if you get married before the child is born, then they automatically have the husband as the father of your child unless you dispute it in court. So I had to go to court to dispute for a paternity test to prove my daughter was mine. Then I had to go back to court to fight for custody, which was told to me I was guaranteed not to get. And I had a female lawyer who was nicknamed the Pit Bull. And I still, yeah, when your lawyer is nicknamed the Pit Bull in court,
That's awesome.
That's the lawyer you want. She was one of the best lawyers. She cost a pretty penny, but it was worth it. It was my kid.
Yeah.
Thanks to Pitbull for making sure Zod could have his kid. If you're watching this,
yep,
or not, but yeah.
So
Also,
I went,
that is an awesome fucking name.
So I petitioned the
What's
court.
that?
I got them to even get a paternity test to state I was the father. Then I had to proceed to get child support, which, by the way, takes my paycheck, folks. But I am a good guy, and I don't care about that kind of stuff. So I petitioned the court in order to get child support. They gave me an out. They said I could sign my rights away. And I told them, in true Zod fashion, they could go fuck themselves. And so I went through the court system, went through all of that. Father Zod helped me out with that stuff. And, I got rights to my daughter, and the rest is history. And now the irony of this whole thing, the same people who demonized me, her whole family, my ex's father actually pushed me off of their front porch.
Get the fuck out of
He's a big dude. I wasn't fighting him. I mean, his job was like lifting manhole covers for the state for the city. Like he lifted
no.
fucking manhole covers out. Like dude was big.
You can
But
have a midget throwing contest with your ass, man.
oh yeah, man. There's some fights I know
No
I
amount
can't
of
pick.
karate in the world would have stopped him.
No, but I fought for the right to get my daughter, and after that, after all that shit happened, they went, and like 2 or 3 years later, my ex had some things that happened. She got into some drugs and stuff, and they begged me to sign them her custody because they needed my signature as the paternal parent. And being the fucking stand-up guy that I was, I could have taken full custody, but my living situation, it just wasn't optimal. My daughter was older. She had friends in her school. I didn't want to take her away from her environment, so I signed some papers to give us half custody. So half and half.
Yeah.
I got half the decision making. And after we did that, things have been cool. But I started out the bad guy. They painted me an absolute villain. Literally, you would have thought I was fucking Zod. And my whole point of this personal spiel is that in these things, you never know what goes around in the background, right? We see that Megan Fox might leave her kid with this Brian guy for whatever, but the truth of it is, in those disputes, it's so ugly, it's so nasty, so many hateful and hurtful things are said. If you would have told me about, I don't know, 6-7 years ago that I was going to be friends with my ex's parents, that they were going to be actually fucking calling me about my daughter, I would have told you were crazy. And that's the thing. At the end of the day, I think it's more important to think about the kids in the situation as opposed to the parents. And I do respect what she said, right? She doesn't want to put her kids in front of the camera. I don't fucking blame her. I wouldn't want my kids being in the spotlight either. I don't even want my daughter on fucking YouTube because I don't want her to find my channel.
Well, that's a good point right there. But
he's just afraid of my mouth. He
Right.
doesn't want his daughter to know the shit I've said.
No.
The kids always come first, though,
she'd
man.
Be like, Dad, you tell me not to swear, but you just said fucking cunt on your stream.
Oh, jeez.
Like, so like, funny story.
Nickel in the jar, daddy.
Nickel in the jar. That's like a tenor right there.
No, I don't know who Brian Austin Green is.
What? He's the little dude from 90210 back in the day, the little wannabe DJ.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that Cass was still alive.
She was with him at one point, and then now she's with Machine Gun Kelly, and I will say this, Machine Gun Kelly really outpunted his coverage. Like, way out there.
Crazy.
He's like 2 fields away, and she's on the other side.
David Silver, okay. Yeah, holy shit. I didn't think anyone was still left from that cast. Rebecca says, at Mr. Zod's Phantom Zone, I have to ask this. If someone who calls her husband abusive has taken the kids, the husband lives in another country, and she posts underage kids on social media and then whines to someone that he were inappropriate and the person did not say anything, isn't that proof that the woman is just using the kids as a prop? I mean, I would say this. If you ever use your kids on social media to gain anything like that or sympathy, then yeah, anything like that. Like if you do something with your kid, like I might have my daughter on a stream with me one time just to do a little father-daughter kind of thing.
Keeping all of us away for reasons.
Oh yeah, none of you motherfuckers will be invited, but except for maybe Keely.
Safest bet.
But no, I don't believe in that. Like no, because Justin knows. I had my daughter's pictures on the internet, and I threatened a person. I threatened the site with legal action, and then I found the person who did it, and I threatened them. I can't tell you what I said now because I'm monetized, but it involved gasoline in their house. Hey, Justin.
He's gonna light them up like the 4th of July.
Oh yeah, that whole situation was so funny until it wasn't.
Yeah,
and it's kind of sad that it turned dark at that point.
And I remember, Justin, you, me, PB, everyone, we were laughing about it too. I was even laughing. I like that was pretty good. It was funny when it was about me, and that's what I'm saying. When you bring kids into a situation like that, that's when it becomes unfunny. And I agree. You should never use your kids as prop. I can't stand those channels that use their kids as ways to market. I think that's fucking shitty and slimy. If your kids want to do it, that's one thing, and you want to support them, that's cool. Monitor what they're doing. But I remember there were YouTubers who were using their kids in these sketches, and I don't know why it felt scummy to me. Like it's a combination of monetizing your children. It's kind of like what Hollywood does with the children celebrities, which I've never been a fan of. Like the exploitation of children when they're not old enough to, one, know what they're getting into, and to know the responsibility that entails.
All right.
I mean, all of us here know the risk. We could be doxxed. We could have crazy ass people come in our comments, things like that. But we all go on here knowing that that's a risk. We come on here knowing that somebody could look us up or something like that, or find out our addresses, and we take that risk because we're adults. But kids don't know that, and that is my issue with that.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Oh, Rebecca, I'm sorry to hear that. Said I'm sad to say they're underage. That not only that the women holds the gifts and cards the ex-husband sends to the children. I'm sad to say they're underage. Not only, oh man, that's sad. Yeah, see, that shit isn't cool to me. And I guess that, wow, we got off track, but I guess that's the thing that's shitty and awesome with the internet. The awesome thing is that we're all here on the panel. We all come from different places. I've met PB and met him in real life through here. The rest of the people on my panel are fucking cool as shit. I've talked to Gary outside of here. I've talked to Justin on the phone. I've talked to everybody. Keely is just amazing. I literally, Keely, you got to keep on making your meditation stuff. I need to.
I'm waiting for Gary to do. Gary's supposed to be doing me an instrumental with his guitar.
He talks to me in the green room.
Yeah.
He was just playing for me before I came on it. But I want to do a meditation with his guitar in the background because it gets demonetized straight away as soon as I make them when I use other music. So I need to do one with original music. Gary said he's gonna do it for me. I'm just waiting for it. He's not had time yet.
I've been busy, girl. You know that. But I do play live sometimes.
Hey, Geekicidal, I 100% agree. OG 90210, that was where it was at. I don't give a fuck anybody who was living in the 90s. I watched 90210. I watched the OC. I watched Melrose Place.
Oh, yeah.
All that
Melrose
shit.
Place was cool.
Oh, my God. That one bitch.
What was it? Frasier?
Fuck yeah, I watched Frasier.
I don't know a lot of nice shows.
Love Frasier, man. That dry wig.
Asking questions. The Wire? I don't know when that came out.
Yeah, I watched The Wire, The Sopranos, Oz, Sex and the City, 6 Feet Under. I can keep on going.
Obviously, the Batman cartoon.
Deadwood.
Zad, I appreciate you
Carnival.
letting me come on, man, but I've really got to go. I got to get ready for work in about like 3 hours.
Oh my god, yeah, this is a good. I mean, we're just about wrapping it up, anyways. Justin
That's
came
cool.
on right on time.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
TJP.
Oh, I don't know how long I'm gonna stay on because I'm really tired too.
I think we're ending
I'm
it.
really tired too. It's like I've 20 to 8 in the morning here, and I've not even slept.
Oh my
Lucas
God,
Seidel,
that's
I did
right.
not know Frazier was coming back. Thank you. I'm gonna look that up. A lot of good things are coming
Oh
back,
shit,
man.
Frazier's coming back. Sweet.
Hey,
When's the crack 80's gonna come back?
just to let you guys know, all people watching, I will be covering Dexter. I haven't done a trailer reaction yet, but I'm
Oh,
because they
Dexter.
just released a
That's a cool
teaser.
show.
But I'm gonna be covering the Dexter revival. I'm also gonna start covering Yellowstone because that show is fucking awesome, and I'm
Yeah, I want to
moving
watch
to.
that.
I'm fucking moving to Montana. I'm getting a fucking horse ranch, and fuck everybody. I'm gonna ride fucking
You're gonna
And
fuck
he
horses.
wants to
everybody?
create a church, with guns.
Zod, you just
That's
said you're gonna
Texas,
fuck
Husky.
everybody.
That's not
No, 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 no,
Montana.
no. It's Montana. It's
It's not
Montana. No,
Montana.
trust me.
Montana's
It's Montana.
Husky. Don't ruin this for me. Don't you fucking ruin this for me.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
ruining for you. I'm
fucking ride
referencing something else,
horses
and you got to
and
figure out
herd
what it
sheep.
is.
I'm gonna herd sheep, and when I do my live stream, people are gonna see the horses in the background and be like, "Look, my Wi-Fi just came in
And
the
you
middle of
want to see the
nowhere."
little white church that I'll be running.
Jesus
I'll be
Christ!
over there with you, and I'll be running that church.
You're gonna have to
If you give me
change your
money,
name,
Husky,
Zod.
I don't care. You can run the church.
Instead of
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Zod, it's gonna be Mr. Bo Peep.
You're like, well, I
Yeah.
reckon y'all are back
I wish
on
Zod.
train,
I wish
bro.
Zod understood what I was referencing.
Yes, I got you. Um. Anyways, I'm gonna go down the line. Everybody, promote your stuff. Let's start with the I have a plan.
I have a plan. I
You
just
have a
need some
plan.
money. You give some money, throw some money for Zod into chat. Anyways, I have everyone knows my YouTube the YouTube channel, Cybernetic Husky. Might be ending Twitch
Yeah.
because I have broken controllers and I don't have the money for new ones. But don't worry, I have a plan. I just need some money.
We're gonna start a GoFundMe for the Husky.
I mean, I
All
was thinking
right.
of robbing a bank, but that works too. I guess probably not.
All right. So everybody, go check out Cybernetic Husky. Next, we have Agent Nacho Cheese.
Yeah, I am nacho cheese, boy. That's a inside joke with Mr. Sleepyhead PB over there. But if you watch his live stream from earlier, you'll figure it out. But with me, I'm gonna let the missus tell you everything because basically I'm just I'm all about with her and her helping her channel grow. I'm gonna be doing some more content. Yeah, I'll be doing some more content sometime soon because she's being a little bit greedy with her channel right now.
No, don't blame me.
I'm kidding. Well, there she goes. Baby girl,
Oh.
go on. Let it happen. Talk about it.
So obviously me and Gary have been doing the mindfulness series, which are really relaxing as well. Gary plays his guitar in there, and we do these mindfulness activities, which really help you chill out. It might be something as simple as drawing or just listening to like a small relaxing meditation, but it just really helps you chill. One second, guys.
Bless you.
The Sprogs have woke up. I'm not left in the Sprogs have woke up. Obviously, on a Tuesday, we do the Oracle car stream, 10:30 UK, 5:30 PM EST. And there'll be more things coming. Enchanted, darling. I'll just advertise that on social media though, because my head's not working now. I've been awake since like 7 o'clock yesterday, like 25 hours or something.
Nice. And hi, cute ones. All right. And next we have the proper one. The man, the myth, the legend, my Cobra Kai spirit animal, just improper.
That's so funny. I was wearing the shirt today.
Ah, nice.
It's coming back.
Love it.
When is it coming back? I hope soon. Be great.
They said they confirmed that it's going to be this year. They don't know if it's going to be the end of the year, like October, or sooner. They just said coming this year.
Oh, it's gonna be like New Year's again. Damn it. Oh well.
Damn it.
Hi, I'm
love
Justin
that show.
Proper. I have a show called This Week in Bullshit. It's on Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern. And I'm kind of tired right now, so that's all I'm gonna say.
We're all kind of tired for some reason.
Maybe because it's almost 3 a.m.
Definitely go check that out, man. Can you
Why not?
drop the link in the
Oh, yeah.
in the chat?
Everyone's awesome, and Zod, thank you for being kind to me over the years, over the last like couple years. Over the years sounds like a decade. That sounds wrong.
Hey,
But-
we're both getting that old. You're gonna be joining.
Oh
me
no! Don't do that to me. Don't make me think about that.
And of course, you guys have been hanging out with me. Thank you so much. I started out in a bad mood, but you guys and this great panel have gotten me back in a better mood. The painkillers are kicking in, so my jaw doesn't hurt. Thank you for your support. Don't worry about me. My show is being taken over right now.
Start screaming cuss words.
I'm sorry.
Yesterday it just bit me.
Not for you.
Mum, yesterday it just bit me.
It be-
Oh, what
And that
bit
cat
you?
just bit me.
She's very cute.
That
Just
son
bit
of
me.
a biscuit.
Right. What's that?
She told me a story about the cat. Apparently it bit her.
Super long.
Oh, see, I said cats are evil. I've been saying that. Confirmed. Thank you.
Proof is in the post.
Oh, anyways, yeah. So I've been working on my video. It's called The Sopranos versus Breaking Bad, which has the better season final. It's a 4-part video, and it's going to have my breakdown of each show. And by the end, I'm going to tell you what each show did good, and I'm going to tell you which final that I like.
Awesome.
I'm currently doing the editing for it, but I'm figuring out how to do like pictures and stuff. So I got done with the analysis part, and now I've got to do the editing, which takes a long time. So this video series is going to take a while for me to put out. I'm going to be doing an overview on Yellowstone, and I will be covering for you guys. I just ordered it. I'm going to have Showtime again. I will be covering every episode of Dexter, the revival, here on the channel. So if you're a Dexter fan, I'm going to have a review on every episode as it premieres. I'll watch it at night. Maybe I'll put a poll on Twitter if you guys want me to do it live, or if you guys want me to do it as a video review. But anyways, I'm going to be doing that, and of course the late night talks. Also, my Patreon is fixed. I cleaned it all up. Go check it out. It's in the description, and I will be Twitch streaming again. Because my jaw's been hurting me, I had to stop for a bit, but I just unlocked.
Affiliated.
I have to. I'm gonna be doing some more Disney Arena and some more Wild Rift gameplay. So come over there and check that out. And my new Teespring is done. And Squirrel put up some Pine Anal merch. So go check that out in the link. We actually, Squirrel did some really cool, funny Pine Anal merch for you guys. And we're working on hashtag Smurf porn. So
Very cool.
everybody go check that out.
I want my free. I want my
Yes,
free
Geekicidal
Pine Anal shirt.
tendencies. Geekicidal tendencies. Keep an eye out on my video. you'll like my analysis.
Have you been?
That's all I'm gonna say. Anyways,
Hey,
thank you everybody for
how's the
watching.
writing going, Zod?
Oh yeah, that's right. I have my writing with Books by Jay.
Come on.
Me and Books by Jay will be having our stream tongue in cheek on her channel this Monday, and then it's on mine on Friday. And
Awesome.
I read an excerpt, and then our next one I'm going to read more. So my book is coming along pretty well.
Very cool.
So
Very, very
everybody, check that out. Go show love. All of the stuff is in the description, so you can check out all of our channels and stores and things like that. Anyways, everybody have a nice night, and remember, there is only one rule here in the fandom zone.
Beat the shit out of the kids. Beat the shit out of the kids.